Good thing we did a 5-minute quick beat. Now I feel like I need to give y'all a tutorial on being able to beat your face down in 5 minutes, child. God damn. What's up, Whisper Sisters? We are doing a gab and sip. I have to get ready to do TMZ today. I have done TMZ like 3 times. This will be my 3rd time doing TMZ. And it's exciting each time, even though I'm only on there for like 15 to 30 seconds. Even though I'm on there for like 15 to 30 seconds, I treat it like it's an hour-long segment each time. Like, she gets down, she don't play. Because I just feel like at some point, somebody's gonna see me on there and be like, ooh, we love her, we wanna use her. Like, I know it's only 15 to 30 seconds, but you never know what 15 to 30 seconds could do for somebody when they wanna do something for you. Does that make sense? Like, so I treat it like 15 to 30 seconds. I do my makeup, I have my lights on. I'll be taking a half day from work because when you do TMZ, like, they're on PST time and I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So they'll call me and be like, hey, we're going to do a test run with you at a certain time around like 12 o'clock or 12:30. I always ask if they can do it at 12:30. And you have to be in the area you do the test running, you have to be in that area when you film. So I have to leave work early when I do it. And I'm actually going to have to then, probably the next time they ask me to do it, which they've been consistently asking me once a month, I might have to turn it down depending on, because I don't really have a lot of PTO at work. Like, I burnt my lips on some cheese and pepperoni, turkey pepperoni. Very big back of me, but that's okay. So anyway, I might have to turn it down just at one time just because I don't know where I'm gonna be at. And even today is a little hectic. Like, I already was getting off work at 12 o'clock because tomorrow is Thanksgiving. But still my kids get off of school early. So my one son he gets out of school. I have to pick him up by 2. They usually call me to do the 30-second segment by 2:30. But the problem is my one son is 4. So like, no matter how much I say, don't come in here if mommy's doing something, he wants to do the exact opposite of that. Like, it's immediately like, oh, don't come in, I'm coming in. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm kind of a little worried about that because I'm going to go get him around like 1:30ish or like maybe 1:45. And I'm just hoping, I'm hoping like, I'm looking to see if a bruise is forming on my lip, which I can feel it. My gritty ass really like burnt myself good. Yeah, so anyway, I'm hoping that he will listen to what mom is saying and don't come in this room for only that 15 to 30 seconds. So we'll see. Just hopefully everything works out. So anyway, welcome to Gab and Sip, a Get Ready With Me series. It's gonna be like a combination of a Get Ready With Me series and a Sit Down and Eat With Me series, or Sit Down and Do Whatever I Want series. And we're gonna have a little drink. This is a sparkling soda from Aldi's. If you know, you know. And we're just going to talk about trending topics or like chit-chatty topics. Are y'all on TikTok too? Because I, as you know, have a platform over there as well. And it's a lot going on. So first of all, Kendrick Lamar dropped his album. And right as he dropped his album, literally the next day, Drake came out and was like, I'm suing. So Drake, if you don't know, is suing UMG. That's Universal label. He's suing them for payola, and that's, or for using payola. I don't know if he's suing them for payola or for using payola, but basically that means like they were buying streams, buying bots, and buying exposure for They Not Like Us. That's what he's claiming in his lawsuit. And then he just dropped another lawsuit claiming that they allowed Kendrick Lamar to come out with this song knowing that it had defamation, like defaming things in it, which is going to stop him from making money. And the defaming thing that we're all thinking about is that he's a PDF file, right? He's a PDF, and he's saying that is making it to where he can't make no money. Like, it really hurt his brand, and it's like slowing him down from making money. And if you don't know, he signed UMG for like $400 million, but he's only worth like $200 and some million. So he owes them a lot of money. he basically is basically taking an advance. So he owes them that amount of money, or however that works. And he's saying he doesn't think he's going to be able to get that money now, recoup that money, because they let Kendrick Lamar beat him up in album sales. And to that, I want to say, Drake, shut the hell up. Drake, shut up. The fact that you went into a rap battle and you were so comfortable that you thought you were going to win against somebody who has a Pulitzer Prize, first of all. You thought that you were going to win. You're so confident you were going to win. And now that you lost, you feel like you need to sue because the only way that this person won is that it was paid for. Boy, if you don't get the hell on. So you're saying you won, you lost because his victory was paid for. So now we're supposed to believe that victory was paid for, but none of your victories have been paid for. We're supposed to believe that none of your victories have been paid for. And I just want to let you know that nobody likes you. Like, you're being such a loser about this. Like, yes, your image took a hit. Yes, your image took a hit. Yes, people didn't listen to the new songs that you released over the summer. But all you had to do was go sit down for a little while and re-strategize. Things move so quickly in the entertainment industry, in the gossip industry, that people forget what you've done. People forget what happened. Like, when people forget, like, when Meek Mill's lost to you, yeah, Meek Mill's took an L, but then he came out with that album, I think is it Winners and Losers? He came out with that album when he was dating Nicki Minaj, and that shit went hard. It went up, and people, even though, like, Meek Mill has all of this stuff going on behind the scenes about being linked to Diddy and blah, 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 people are still in the club screaming Dreams and Nightmares. Screaming it to the top of their lungs. Like they never missed a beat. And yes, Meek Mill has lost so many cool points over the years, but everybody still know that song. That's still Philly's anthem. You feel me? So, like, all you really had to do was sit this one out and let the chips fall where they may, and then come back and re-strategize and rebrand. But you're deciding that you think you're going to come in and just start suing people because you lost, further damaging your brand, further making people not want to fuck with you or mess with you, and making people think that you're not really about that life, the life that you claim that you are, that you've been rapping about all this time. Because that's originally what this is all about. Kendrick Lamar called you out for not living the life that you've been living. And now here we are. He was not wrong. Was he wrong? Was he wrong? Because I don't think he was wrong. You're not living the life you said you were living. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to come of this. Excuse me. I don't know what's going to come of this. He still hasn't hit Kendrick Lamar with a defamation lawsuit. Which is interesting because the claim is that you're a PDF. So, and if anybody knows what defamation lawsuit is, it's basically somebody saying something against you that's not true, that they can't produce evidence for, and it's hurting you emotionally or financially or what have you. So, I'm just trying to figure out, where is that lawsuit, Drakey Drake? I don't know, child. Now, do I still bang Drake? Yeah, I still bang Drake. I'm not going to stop banging Drake. Drake got bangers. Drake was like the man while I was at the end of high school into my early college years. Like, he was the man. Baby, you my everything. You all I ever wanted. And when that came out, I was like, is that Jimmy? Because y'all don't know how old I am. Y'all be forgetting my age. I know Jimmy too. So yeah, Jimmy Cooks. Jimmy was the man for a long time. But this new brand of him, like, letting fame. And what's crazy is, we don't know if this has always been him, right? But I can say from when we were introduced to him, when I was introduced to him in my late teens, early 20s, he seemed like a real nice guy. He seemed cool. He seemed like he didn't care about what nobody thought. I remember Lil Wayne saying, don't switch up your image. Don't get no tattoos. Don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? He used to get actually kind of like teased a little bit for like singing. That time DMX went on the TV or went on Breakfast Club and was like, I can't stand my hair, everything about him. in Drake's height of Drake singing, you know, getting body by a singing nigga. That was his height of singing. So like, yeah, he hit bangers, and then he was connected to Nicki Minaj, and I used to love Nicki Minaj. So then it was just like, yeah, I'm repping for him, so I'm not gonna stop banging his music. But he ain't gonna get no support from me. Like, I ain't gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not gonna stop streaming his music, but it's just like, I'm looking at you funny. I'm looking at you different. Cause why are you acting like this? Why are you acting like this? I don't know. We'll see what happens, child. And then, y'all hear I got this cold. This cold is beating me down. I cannot shake this cold for nothing. For nothing. So anyway, I don't know if you guys have seen what's going on with Kai Cenat. So Kai Cenat had a magician on his show. He had a magician on his show, and the magician on his show is a streaming service. So it's a streaming service. It's on Twitch, which is like a streaming gaming kind of platform. So, and if you're not familiar with Kai Cenat, he's this young man who has this huge online presence. He interviews celebrities like Kevin Hart, Drewski, Sexy Red, Tyler's been on there, like a whole bunch. Nicki Minaj has been on there, a whole bunch of people, because he started this, he's known real big on Twitch. So he had this magician come on his show, and the magician decided that he was going to pull a prank on Kai. The prank was him doing this magic trick where essentially he hates himself and didn't tell anybody he was going to do it. And I guess the consensus is Twitch is really, really strict. Really, really strict. So he could have like gotten Kai's whole platform snatched. And I think Kai has like 12 million followers on that platform. So he could have got his whole platform snatched. And then on top of that, when everybody thought that it was serious, and it's like, are you okay? Like, da 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 da. They explained to Kai that it was a joke, and then old boy, the magician, didn't want to come and apologize because he's like, yo, you could have made me lose my whole platform. He wouldn't come and apologize to the fans. He wouldn't come and apologize to Kai. He just left. And that is what everybody is so upset about, which I get. Because it's like, I spent all this time building my platform, and you could have got my platform snatched away in less than 30 seconds for no reason. And on top of that, I know you know that it's strict over here. It's strict over in these parts. You did it on purpose. That's the real consensus. You did that on purpose. You knew what you were doing. You had full reign of what you were doing, and you chose to do that anyway. You could have ruined me. And so that I say, where are the contracts? Where are the contracts? You don't have no contracts in place with these people saying that, like laying down the rules, laying down the guidelines with these people that they can't do X, Y, and Z. They need to be familiarized with the Twitch rules. They can't come on your show unless they sign this. And if by chance they are the reason, or their actions are the reason that your streaming gets snatched, you can sue them for cost, damages, or whatever. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why isn't that in place? Like, that should be signed, sealed, and delivered before you even open the door to my house, before you even get into my room. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, while yes, that guy is absolutely 100% wrong, Kai dropped the ball on that. Kai dropped the ball on that, and Kai's team dropped the ball on that. Because that should have been all worked out before he was able to get on that show and do what he did. He would have thought twice, because if he would have thought that I was going to hit him with a $50 million lawsuit, he would have thought twice before he did that. He wouldn't have done that. And then the fact that you didn't even come back and apologize, my guy, when you could have just ruined my whole incoming service. Now, to be fair, while I'm sure he doesn't want to lose his platform, he would have been fine. You know, he still has YouTube, he has TikTok, he would have been fine. But it's other streaming services he could join. But like, I'm sure he has deals wrapped up, he has interviews lined up. Like, it could have potentially been extremely disastrous. But what I've noticed from Kai Cenat, which I'm not into the streaming services and stuff like that, but I do catch like the recaps and the clips and stuff on other social media platforms. And what I do notice is I feel like he doesn't do enough vetting. He doesn't do enough to make sure things go accordingly. Like, for example, he had who he had on there? He had Kodiak Black on there. Kodiak Black was very clearly under the influence of something. It was actually really sad, really scary, and I'm sure very frustrating for Kai. But he doesn't have anything to protect him from things like this. And also, there be so much money on the line that he can't just pull the plug on the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure, like, if it's 100,000 people tapped in, you're not going to cut the stream. But, like, should it have been cut? Because when I tell you, allegedly, I don't know for sure, but from my eyes, it looked like he was very much under the influence of something. And it was apparent, and it was very, very sad, and it was very, very like, wow, where's the team at to make sure that stuff like this doesn't happen? I feel like, excuse me, I have a cold. I feel like as a team member, if I was one of Kai's team members, if I was one of Kodiak Black's team members, like, no, we're not doing this today. You're not in your right mind. We're not doing this today. You're not going to embarrass Kai. You're not going to embarrass yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just reschedule. And I understand that the business doesn't really work like that, right? That's a good person thinking about doing good things for people. But I really truly believe that should have been an option. That should have been an option. Now, I didn't go over what I was putting on my face. I used Fenty concealer as my base. I just used Born This Way sculpting concealer in the color Cookie. So yeah, I don't know. I think that we're watching a child, not a child, but a young man come into his own and not really understand the business. And then on top of that, if you don't have people who are surrounded by you that want you to make it just as much as you want to make it versus them just wanting to make money, you have the potential to really ruin what you're trying to accomplish. And that's facts. So I really hope that he gets it together, and I really hope that he finds a team that's actually making sure he's okay, making sure that things like this don't happen in the future, because it could be devastating to his platform. It could be devastating. So I don't know, y'all. Are y'all on Blue Sky? I joined Blue Sky earlier in the month. Now, this is coming from a person who never really been a fan of like Twitter. I'm not a Twitter girl. I'm not that girl. But I just see the opportunity in joining Blue Sky while it's still a baby. So I'm over there. I'm at the Asian Francis on Blue Sky. And let me just tell you, from what I can see, it's so much more refreshing now than it was, than TikTok was. Because, not TikTok, what am I saying? It's more refreshing than Twitter is, because Twitter is filled with bots and hate and just ridiculous type of rhetoric that people are so over, and it's hard to like block it. But on Blue Sky, you block one, you could block them all. You could block 50 people at one time if you wanted to, and it's all lined up. Like somebody has, like, you can make a thread of people to follow, you can make a thread of people to block, and you can follow or block all of them at one time. And that's like one of the innovative things about Blue Sky. And if you don't know, Blue Sky is basically Twitter or X all over again. Same premise, same platform, same everything. It's just got a different name. And basically the whole idea is to take down Elon Musk. Now, we ain't getting political over here. I'm not saying whether I'm here or nor against any of that stuff. But what I am saying is I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky, and I ain't never been no Twitter girl. I ain't never been no Twitter lady. Because I honestly, and it's not even because of what you think it's because of, I genuinely just don't, this is gonna sound so ignorant. But I genuinely don't like to read. Like, I genuinely don't like to, okay, let me give a little back history on that, because that sounds so ignorant. I used to love to read. I used to eat books up 2 and 3 a month, right? Then I went to nursing school, and everything changed, because the only thing that I could ever read was my nursing books. Nursing school took so much out of me. It took my ability and my love and my passion for reading with it. Like, I do not like to read because of nursing school. Like, I just can't. I can't process. I can't read nothing. I listen to Audible. Like, now, granted, if I'm forced to read it, I'm forced to read it. If I have to read it for work, or if I have to read it for the school or for my kids, like, you know what I'm saying? I will read it, but golly, do I hate it. Golly, do I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, my concentration level is just crazy, especially with TikTok and shorts and Instagram reels. Like, my ability to pay attention was already bad, and now it's super short. So I don't know, child. I'm committing myself to liking Blue Sky. I'm committing to using it because, you know, I do like to grow platforms, and I do like have ways of chatting with you guys and talking to you guys in different ways and different forms. So I have to be where the people are. I have to be where the people are. I can't just not be where the people are. I got these Real Technique brushes from Ross's, and I'm impressed. I like them. I've been seeing people talk about Real Technique for a long time, and I never really got one, but I like them. And if you get lucky, you can get, I'm just getting excess powder off my face. If you get lucky, you can get some good brushes from TJ Maxx and Marshalls and Ross and stuff. I mean, you do have to pay attention, but it be yum eating it up in there sometimes. TJ Maxx and Marshalls be yum eating it up. I've gotten so many good things. I've gotten Lily lashes out of there. I've gotten Real Technique brushes. I've got Japanese brushes out of there. Alright, so I used to buy makeup out of there. I don't really buy makeup out of there anymore because of the expiration dates on them. Like, I be seeing Jaclyn Hill palettes in there and stuff like that, and I'd be like, ooh, but like the expiration date, I really can't play. Like, I don't want to jeopardize the skin now. And I feel like that's crazy for saying, because I will use the hell out of something that's expired at my house. But something that like that I already know for sure is probably expired, and buying it is kind of crazy to me. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. So let's do some mascara. I need to get some new mascara. I no longer like this mascara. I was rocking with it at first, but like now I feel like I need to go back to falsies. And who got time to be putting on falsies all the time, child? And I don't be wanting to pay to get my eyelashes done. Like, again, eyelash extensions is so expensive. I had to stop. Like, a whole set is $150, and then the refill was like $80 or $90. I was like, all right, y'all, I'm a mother. I gotta put groceries on the table and keep the lights on. I can't be doing that every two to 3 weeks, because I like them full, so I lose 2 lashes, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get my lashes done. So no, I had to stop. Maybe I'll start back getting them again, because I do love them, but it's too expensive out here. It's like so expensive. All right, let's put some blush on, and then we can ready to go. I had other stuff that I wanted to talk about, but now I feel rushed. Oh, look, TMZ just messaged me on Skype. Let's see what they want me to talk about. Hello, your topic and time below. It's gonna be Wendy Williams. Dementia. Sorry, I just done stopped talking to y'all. All right, so this color is Rare Beauty in the color Joy. It's a liquid blush. This is like my favorite blush of all times right now. My favorite liquid blush, because of how pretty I feel like the pink is. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just giving like broad, like it's like a pink. When it on my skin, it like seems like it smooths out to like this bronzy pink color. Bubblegum baby. It's just so pretty. Just add a little bit, another dot. Ooh.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, am I supposed to be going on now?
Yeah, your segment just got moved. We're getting ready to start sooner, so I know you're still working on your comment, but just listening carefully what do they say, and then do you have an overall general comment on the situation now?
Yeah, so they're gonna be talking about her. I didn't even get to just open the story. So thank you. Y'all, I just had to do TMZ without looking shit up. Like, literally, they sent me the story and then they were calling me at the same time. Makeup, I got a smudge on my face from my makeup. Like, well, at least I'm glad it's over. It's 1:30. I can go get my baby. I don't have to worry about the baby, like, barging in here and tripping while I'm on TV. I don't know. I feel like my comment was weak, but I didn't even have a chance to look it up. I'm like on the side while I'm live. The camera wasn't on me while I'm live trying to look up what they're talking about because I didn't even get to read the story. Lord have mercy. Good thing we did a 5-minute quick beat. Now I feel like I need to give y'all a tutorial on being able to beat your face down in 5 minutes, child. God damn. Ooh, I'm glad I ain't start coughing. All right, let's go get our baby. I'll talk to y'all later. We didn't even get to talk. I'm all wound up now. I'm gonna have to chop this up and see if we can make it work, make it shake doing the something, and then we'll try again another time because I thought I was gonna have more time to talk to y'all. Lord, that was exhilarating. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.